Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith and I'm reporting live from Malta. Guys, I'm filming from my balcony and it's probably going to be so noisy because this is the only space I can find to film. Obviously I'm not alone and I don't want to be making noise, so I'm just like, I'll come outside to the balcony and hopefully I can be heard. How are you guys doing? How's everything? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a little bit more of a chilled, laid-back video. This is Malta, by the way. If you want me to speak about my holiday to Malta and if I recommend visiting Malta and what I did in Malta, let me know and I will probably do that. But that's besides the point, because this is not really what I do on my channel. If I do make that video, it'll just be a one-off every now and then type of video. But yeah, let's get a little bit personal in today's video. So I just came because I thought I've been putting pressure on myself to make a video for the past few weeks, but the reality of my life at the moment is that I can't actually get to it. I'm struggling to get to it. So I just thought I'll come on here and actually share the realities of creating YouTube videos for me personally. What is my reality? Let's get a little bit personal, like how is this entire thing for me? How am I managing to fit it into my life, and what's the reality? How do I feel about it all? The honest truth, oh, these birds are chirping, guys. The honest truth about this is, and I'm sure you guys have probably heard me moan a little bit and lament about it in pretty much all my videos about how difficult it is for me to get to them sometimes. And I think let's start from the beginning. Let's start from why I even thought about making YouTube videos in the first place. So I'm someone who's always had a little bit of art in me, but I've not really explored it, and I feel like if I explored it to the full extent that it could go, I'll probably enjoy it a lot because it comes somewhat natural to me. But again, the reality of being a Nigerian child, your parents don't really want you to explore those things. And yeah, I found myself in pharmacy school and I'm a pharmacist now. But yeah, while I was in pharmacy school, I actually, if you grab my MacBook of back then, back in 2012, when I was at uni studying pharmacy, I had tons of videos on my laptop just of me doing random stuff, of me just expressing myself. It was funny. I made them sort of as YouTube videos, but I never intended to post them. So one day my sister stumbled upon them and she laughed her eyes out because it was so funny what I was doing. But it was a way of me like expressing myself. And I ended up going to school, becoming a pharmacist, which is a career that I actually really love, thankfully. And then I decided to explore my videos a little bit again, and that's how I started back on YouTube many years later. So at least 8 years after I finished university, or after I started university, I decided to explore making videos again. So I would still make videos but never really post them, and then I got encouraged by my friends and just, you know, post something. You never know who would see it, you never know who would want to watch your videos, and I did. And I feel like as a person as well, I have a whole lot to share, and I am very happy to share a lot. My main aim for sharing will be to hopefully have someone who can relate, or have someone who it would help. Because again, in this world that we live in, if we just keep quiet about a lot of things, we won't really, some things will just be weird, not knowing that all of us are actually going through it, or just some things will just be hidden, and it would literally lead to a lack of progression. So there are many reasons why sharing just comes naturally to me. It doesn't come to everyone as such, and it's even something that I've had to learn about, like what my limits are and how not to share prematurely and all those things, which I'm still learning. But yes, a combination of all those, me being a little bit artistic or being a little bit of an expressive person, also me liking to share, made me decide to come back on YouTube. And last year I found a little bit of a space, a little bit of a gap in the YouTube space, where no one was really talking about pharmacy per se, being a pharmacist. There's quite a few YouTubers out there who speak about being pharmacists, but not a lot. And I decided to, fill that gap because it's a career that I'm passionate about, and then sharing information I'm passionate about, recording videos I'm passionate about, which I'm still learning, but I actually quite like the process and everything. But now the reality for me right now is that I have a full-time 9-to-5 job. I'm a wife, of which doesn't really take up much of my time, but it's the reality, and I have someone else to put into considerations when I'm making certain decisions. Life is just changing. I'm currently back at school, not full-time but part-time, but still that's still pretty much my reality. And yeah, lots of things going on. I have family, I have friends, I want to have a social life, I want to have a normal life, I want to do all these things, and then I want to make YouTube videos. And I believe so much that if you don't have a passion for this YouTube thing, it will come out, it will show. And the thing is that you would struggle to repeatedly show up. So the only reason why I keep showing up every now and then is because I actually like something about just being on here and speaking about my career, speaking to people, sharing information, recording videos. It could be literally all those things. There's something about it that I like that brings me some sort of fulfillment, so which is why I keep coming back. So I'm not consistent because there's so much going on in life. As we all know, everybody has a lot of things going on, and YouTube is not my source of income. YouTube does not pay me at all, so I'm just doing this purely out of passion. So unfortunately sometimes it gets pushed to the back burner and I don't end up doing it as often as I want to, but that does not mean that I would not carry on. I absolutely intend to continue. Another limitation I have is that I currently use my phone to record, and if you all know, if you have an iPhone, the reality of iPhone is that you run out of storage. One, because your camera takes nice pictures and makes nice videos, so you're probably doing that very often, and then you will not end up not having storage for anything. So that stresses me out. I edit on my iPhone as well, a little bit stressful. I do most things on my iPhone, which has been amazing. I'm not even going to fault it. Has been great, but it's difficult to have my phone as my phone device and then as my recording and editing and everything device. I'm not complaining. When I do get to a point where I feel like it's worth buying a laptop and a camera, then I will get to it, but for now I'm just going to stick to using my phone. But yeah, I just want to say I'm so thankful to every one of you who interacts with my videos, because it just makes me feel as if I'm doing this, but it's not just futile. It's actually getting to someone, 1 or 2 people. Like the videos where I get even 50 views, I'm excited about, and that's really good for me. And that's one of the other things that keeps me coming back, aside from the fact that I actually am passionate about it. I just want to say, anybody that is a content creator that you know, just give them a pat on the back, because I know people think this job, because a lot of people do it as full-time jobs. I don't do it as a full-time job. I know a lot of people think, oh, it's not really a job. It's hard. It is tough. Editing is the ghetto. Recording video is fun. Editing is the ghetto. Getting video out there is the ghetto. Now, if you now have to get statistics off of that video to make money off of it, that's the ghetto as well, because sometimes people will just decide not to watch a video, or the algorithm will not even treat you well, and that's just the reality of it. So if you're making a full-time income from this, I hail you, because it's not easy. I'm not earning money from YouTube, but even I find it a bit tedious. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who keeps coming back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who interacts. Thank you for being patient with me, because I don't always get to your messages early enough, just because there's so much I'm doing day to day. Thank you for sharing my videos when you do. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for clicking on that subscribe button, because it just makes me feel like there's people who actually want to see and hear what I have to say / do. So yes, here's to hopefully carrying on as much as I can, pushing as hard as I can. Even if it's 1 or 2 videos a month, I'm going to give myself a minimum of 1 video a month. Even if that's all I can put out, I am going to be grateful for it. If I do get to a point where I can free up a little bit more of my time and focus a little bit more on my YouTube, then that will be amazing. So I'm going to just keep going as I am. I just came here to say thank you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, because I'm filming this on a Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will catch you in my next video. Until later, bye.